हेलो। आ रही है आवाज? अरे मैंने स्ट्रीमिंग करना छोड़ दिया था, ऐसे मज़े में कर रहा था। मैंने अभी ये खरीदी थी ना हॉगवर्ट्स लेगेसी, तो मैं सोचा स्ट्रीम कर लेता है थोड़ी सी, ट्राई करके देख लेता हूँ। हाँ हाँ कर लिया। एच के गेम। और कितने
Ah,
साल का हो गया तू?
good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
नाइस। माइंड सब छोड़ दिया क्या? माइनक्राफ्ट तो कब का छोड़ दिया मैंने। माइनक्राफ्ट तो तुम कितने साल पहले खेला था मैंने। अभी मेरा पीसी भी नया बिल्ड हो गया था, अब मैं बड़े बड़े गेम्स खेलने लगा। थोड़ी गेम वॉइस कम कर, तेरी वॉइस कम आ रही है। अच्छा एक सेकंड रुक जा, मेरे को भी थोड़ी ज़्यादा लग रही थी। एक सेकंड। अरे यार ये कम नहीं करने दे रहा। हाँ यही है, थोड़े बहुत भैया।
And here we
पीसी
are.
बनवाया था इसलिए मुझे
Quite the
गेम
time
खेलने
saver.
का मन करता है।
These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
अब गैस की आवाज़ कम करता हूँ। लोग वॉल्यूम तो बढ़ा के रखते हैं, आवाज़ नहीं आएगी वरना।
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
रुक जा यार, मेरे को कंट्रोल से खेलना भी नहीं
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive.
Protego!
King's Cross Station, so to speak.
I hadn't met any of our nieces until I came to Hogwarts. We found out.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
हैरी पॉटर वाली फीलिंग आ रही। हैरी पॉटर वाली तो गेम है ये, उन लोगों ने तो बनाया। पता नहीं। And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing
और
you the
तू भी
basics.
अभी 12th में
did,
है।
Professor.
नहीं,
He's
मैं
been
11th में हूँ।
terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor
Game
Fig
ढंग से
has his
चल रही है?
reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I
Yeah,
rely on you,
और
Professor Fig, to
बताओ
explain the details of the field
मैं क्या
guide's
बताऊँ
map?
भाई, कुछ पता
Of course.
नहीं।
Thank
अरे
you.
यार ये गेम का आवाज़ मेरे को भी अच्छा लग रही है।
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will
Bravo.
be invaluable to you. And invaluable
अभी
to
तेज आएगी
me,
थोड़ी शायद.
as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today.
अभी
and
शायद
I'll
तेज
explain
आया
more
बस.
about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
आप बताओ भाई, आप कैसे हो? मैं तो क्या ही बोलूँ, इतना कुछ खास नहीं बोलूँगा. इसके बाद अभी भी बहुत तेज है. म्यूजिक वॉल्यूम तो जब भी ठीक है, डायलॉग वॉल्यूम थोड़ी कम कर दे, थोड़ा कम कर दे. पहले जब मेरे पास बेकार सा पीसी था, जब मेरा स्ट्रीम करने का मन करता था, अब ये अच्छा पीसी बनवा देता, मन ही नहीं करता कुछ करने का मेरा.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
ये मेरी नॉइस कैंसलेशन कुछ ज़्यादा ही अच्छा है क्या? ये मेरी आवाज़ काट दो. चलो मैं चलता हूँ. तो जावा सीखना है. तो जावा क्या होता है? और जावा
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay
फाइल के लिए
attention.
जावा वर्जन ऑफ
More than
माइनक्राफ्ट.
your owls may hinge
Sure.
on the magic you are able to master
चलो
within
ठीक
these
है.
walls.
Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster. I think we should
Revelio.
half in charge.
देखते हैं क्या है.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now,
ये लाइट
you're
बंद कर दो.
asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso!
Good. Now, the basic
नहीं है मेरा.
cast.
मेरा मन ही नहीं है ना जाने का. मेरा बीने का मन ही नहीं है.
Levioso!
टूट ही नहीं रहा.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
तो ये हमें लेवियोसो सिखा रही है.
Levioso!
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. Good form. I know.
Protego.
Stupid Protego. Levioso.
Complicate things. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
बोल के तो ऐसे जा रहा है जैसे टेस्ट कर रहा हो.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
स्ट्रीम तो शायद अच्छे से ही चल रही है. मेरे फोन में नेट अच्छे से नहीं चल रहा। चल गया इसको एक और स्पेल मिल गया। Y, B, X और A अभी हमारे पास दो स्पेल है और एक ऐसा वाला था। Fundamental level सब है।
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've had my share of wand on that. It was never used my wand in combat. Yeah. I have had my share of wand. It was never. ये करेंगे अब।
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing, sounds suspicious.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
In your first class. ठीक है, आप कहाँ जा रहे हो? पर जाना।
I don't know what Madame Duval was thinking.
मेरा एफएस अपने का ड्रॉप हो रहा है। सेकंड। एलएसएस कब काम आएगा? थोड़ी सी एफएस बढ़ जानी चाहिए, बढ़ भी गए। ऊपर जाना और ऊपर जाने का यहाँ पे स्पेल कास्ट कर सकते हैं। अरे मेरे पास कुछ था ना जिससे मैं कर सकता था एक चीज. एक सेकेंड. हाँ ये
Revelio.
रिवेलियो.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Next.
I think we have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
ये तो बिल्कुल वही हाल हो गया जो स्कूल्स के अंदर होता है. To learn this spell. Okay. नया स्पेल सीख गए. लेट्स गो.
Accio.
Oh.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
बाहर लेके जा रहा है.
I've always found
Game
that fun
सुंदर
goes
तो
hand
है.
in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
तो मैं स्पेल कास्ट
Very
करना है.
simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres. Accio, relinquish your charm. Very good. Not to. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing. That's it! Don't lose your composure. Excellent. Stay focused. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this.
कुछ करना है हाँ ओके
Happens to the best of us.
Here we go.
ओह कंट्रोल करना सीखना है ओके
That is how it's done. Do not be discouraged. Be sharp.
भाई पर ये कंट्रोल कैसे कर रही है फक भाई कंट्रोल कैसे कर रही है छोड़ दो छोड़ ओह अब समझ गया कैसे कंट्रोल करना
Very good.
भाई वापस से करवाओ भाई अब सीखा हूँ मैं
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
क्या करा इसने वापस से कर दिया
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
कर भाई कर
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
ये बढ़िया हुआ रुक जाओ भाई अभी करते हैं ना लेट्स गो भाई गई मेरी बॉल नहीं तो भाई चांस फक एक सेकेंड हेलो हाँ अरे नहीं भीगना मुझे मेरा मन ही नहीं कर रहा ना मुझे नहीं भीगने का मन अभी मैं भीग तो ही आ रहा था स्कूल से आप लोग भीग लो ना फिर मना कौन कर रहा है मेरा बिल्कुल जानता हूं मैं नहीं पर मन नहीं कर रहा मेरे को बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं है भीगना देख लिया मैंने ना नीचे से भी मेरा बिल्कुल अरे नहीं है मेरा मन छोड़ो ना ओके सो कंटिन्यू करते हैं फाइनल राउंड ना भाई नो अब तो कुछ करना पड़ेगा भाई जीतना है इससे तो कुछ कुछ चलती लेट्स गो भाई जीत गए
Well done.
हाँ भाई क्या बोल रही थी यार वैसे ये तो अपनी दोस्त था नाटी
Very good, both of you. Well done.
एक लास्ट मैच करवा दे भाई डिसाइडिंग मैच नहीं करवाया
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become
Underestimate
proficient
kari.
in Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you understand. I'm holding my own. I'm glad you understand.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year.
Wagadu.
My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world to new school in a new country.
Nice to meet you. How big is Uganda? What does Uganda look like? Is magic the same at Uganda? चलो भाई कुछ questions पूछते हैं.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Wagadu. That's incredible. Surely the magic is weaker. Huh? ये क्या बोल रहा है? चलो बोलो बात है.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
Oh.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find one
Concurrent viewers मेरे 4 कैसे हो गए?
Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must
क्या चल रहा है भाई YouTube का ये?
But I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very
Concurrent. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic. Thank you for telling me about Uganda. How big is Uganda? भाई चलो भाई बकवास questions क्यों पूछने हैं?
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad
You are good to.
Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not.
Ronan.
Until next time.
Ronan को क्या बात करनी है भाई?
You can use Accio on
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
Concurrent viewers वापस से 3 over.
Clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work.
बोला.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
करेंगे अब हम कुछ टाइम में. तो अब क्या करना है?
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
ठीक है. कहाँ जाना है? चैलेंजर में जाना है. मुझे काफी सारी चीजें भी मिली थी.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere.
बता भाई कहाँ जाना है? इसका मैप कैसे खोलेंगे रहा? Sacration और ठीक है, तो मेन क्वेश्चन करेंगे पहले. कास्ट कर भाई. अरे अब तो कास्ट कर. हाँ.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
नहीं करनी भाई बात.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backed down.
क्यों भाई? इनको क्या चढ़ मच रही है? जीत गया भाई एक बार ही. भाई 90 130 भाई इतनी फ्लक्चुएशन हो रही है एफपीएस में भाई गेम क्या है अनरियल इंजन की गेम्स भाई एनीवेज कंकरेंट व्यूअर्स वापस से बढ़ गए कहाँ चल रहा है कौन है ये अच्छा ये है कुछ कर नहीं सकता मैं आखियों का कोई फायदा नहीं आता है चलो चलता है ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन कुछ करके दिखाता हूँ मैं पढ़ा ना भाई इनसे बात करते to begin the quest. Right.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Professor Weasley से मिलेंगे अब हम.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
अपना बंदा दिखता तो वो काफी cool है भाई.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
What you have told me, no, Professor.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan mentioned that, yes.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Yeah. What more can you tell me about the potion shop? What's a spellcraft? So there really is an Ollivander's here. Nahi. I'm registered karo.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings.
Nati ko leke jayenge bhai.
Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Perhaps Sebastian Salvo or Natsai Onai. I have noticed you spending time with them. Sebastian, I think. How about Nati? Nati bhai.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Spellcast करेंगे. अब किधर जाना है? गाइड नहीं कर रहा. कर रहा.
Ah, there you are.
अरे एक बार बताओ इससे बात करनी है भाई मेरे ऐसा क्यों लग रहा है कि मैं बाहर आता ही थोड़ा सा
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up. Makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I will complete the task. I have arranged some substitution. ठीक है. What is the purpose of this task? बताओ भाई.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
ठीक है.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Collect the flying pages in the defense against the dark arts tower. ये कुछ बताइए क्या? ओए. ये है क्या पेपर? कलेक्ट मैंने नियर दी. कैसे? कैसे कलेक्ट करना है? बताओ यार भाई, कुछ तो बताओ. इससे उससे रेपेरो
Lumos.
ओके. तो पेपर कलेक्ट कैसे करूँगा मैं? जो इधर कहीं कुछ रहेगा. ओह, मेरे को छोड़ते हुए दिखा.
Got it.
ओके. अब क्या है? कलेक्ट द फ्लाइंग पेज. अच्छा, अब जाना है यहाँ से.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
ओके, सो अब रॉनन के पास जाना है. रॉनन भाई.
I trust the preliminary tasks were...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
रेपेरो में मिल गया, बट अब इसको यूज. ओह, अच्छा.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have
अब
a
इसको
go
करना
at the
है.
broken statue in the alcove by the water. It
अच्छा, रेपेरो वो रिपेयर से आया है.
perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed
ओह, स्टैचू है भाई. अब यहाँ पे कहीं तो जाना है. सेकंड, कोई और मेन टास्क है? रॉन्ग चैनल. भाई मेरे पास तेरा चैनल नहीं था यार. मेरे पास तेरा चैनल था ही नहीं. ये पीसी से सारे चैनल हट गए, बस मेरा ये वाला बचा था. ओए सन, अभी आएगा डीसी? लेवल क्या? लेवल 1 लॉक. लॉक भी खोलने सीखेंगे क्या इसमें? रुको भाई, स्पेल कास्ट करेंगे आप। अभी कोचिंग है अभी। कब तक है? और कब तक है कोचिंग? और अभी चल रही है क्या? कितनी देर में है या अभी नहीं है? तो नीट नाटी नियर द एंट्रेंस ऑफ हॉगवर्ट्स। 8 तक है चलने वाली है। अच्छा 8 तक। जब तक तो मैं खुद अपना भाई कर रहा हूँ मैम।
Hello, looking for me?
Natty, I hope I haven't
छोड़
kept you
फिर।
waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You
मैं भी
be able
बस
to have your own
5 बजे तक ही
room
खेल रहा हूँ।
and to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
ओके भाई। अबे मेरे को समझ नहीं आ रहा है क्या चल रहा है तन में। ये
Glad Professor Weasley asked me to come.
कंकरेंट व्यूअर्स जो है वो मेरे बार बार इतने बढ़ रहे हैं फिर कम हो रहे हैं। इसका क्या मतलब है?
Invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village.
सस्ता हैरी पॉटर नहीं बनाया भाई, मुझे अच्छा लग रहा था।
Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
अच्छा लग रहा था मुझे दिखने में, इसलिए बना दिया मैंने।
I cannot
और ये
take
मेरी
my
आवाज
life
बार बार
as
इतनी
a
बढ़ क्यों जा रही है?
yeah, after being cooped up in ancient rooms.
बहुत तेज तो नहीं है मेरी आवाज?
Mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
भाई पता नहीं भागते कैसे हैं इसमें।
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I
तेरी
prefer
आवाज
to be
तेज नहीं है,
indoors.
गेम की कम है।
Not much for the cold.
गेम की कम आवाज है।
Oh,
वेट
I
फिर
don't
बढ़ा
mind
देता हूँ।
cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did
बता
not grow
अब
up
ठीक है?
around snow.
अब ठीक है गेम की आवाज? अभी रुक जाओ एक सेकंड। कपड़े देख कैसे पहने हैं, कैसे भागेगा। मैंने नहीं पहना है भाई कपड़े। वो भाई बंदा मेरा जो है
Over here.
वो किसी टेस्ट में पास हो
often
गया तो
spot
उसको
lace-front flies
वहाँ
in
के
this
लोगों ने
area.
ही ऐसे कपड़े
Oh,
पहना दिए।
What's so special about
देख ये भी
them?
पहनी हुई है।
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in
माइक भी
potion
कम
making.
कर थोड़ा। रुक जा करता हूँ। अब बता अब कैसी है? भाई देख गेम तो सुंदर नहीं है। अब बता। मेरे ख्याल से अब ठीक हो जानी चाहिए। थोड़ा कम कर दिया माइक की आवाज।
Look, from the Forbidden Forest, hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
इधर
Why
आना
is
है
it
क्या?
off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past
ब्लरी
that
है
ruin.
गेम, DLSS ऑन है। अबे गेम ब्लरी नहीं है। ये मेरे को ये तो समझ नहीं आता ये YouTube का क्या है ये। मैं
I
स्ट्रीम
would
करता हूँ
spend
तो ये
all of
ब्लर
my
क्यों
time
दिखने लग जाती है
exploring if I
गेम।
could.
I confess I was
DLSS
surprised
ऑन है
when
पर
Professor Weasley mentioned
2x
that
पे
you
और
knew the
मेरे को तो
area,
बहुत
since
साफ
you're
दिख रही है
relatively
गेम।
new here.
She said that?
बता भाई क्या होता है ये? तो जब मैं
She
वो
knows
करता था
more
ना
about
डेविल
me
मे
than
क्राई,
I
जब
had
भी
thought.
ऐसी ब्लरी सी गेम
I
दिखाता था।
will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
समझ ही नहीं आता मेरे कि वो होता है ऐसा, बल्कि मैंने हाईएस्ट क्वालिटी पे चला रखी है स्ट्रीम, मतलब वैसे में नहीं, मैंने वैसे भी हाईएस्ट क्वालिटी कर रखी है OBS से। हाँ
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you
लगा
find it
दूंगा।
settled?
I still miss my homeland.
अच्छा वो तो साइंस की वजह से है, थोड़ा बिटरेट बढ़ा के कम हो जाए ऐसा। भाई 10,000 बिटरेट कर रहा है।
Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon.
10,000 kbps दिखा रहा है मुझे। बता।
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right
गेम
at
हर एक
me.
मिनट में बफर होती है 1 सेकंड के लिए, फिर कुछ नहीं कर
What did
सकते।
Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys.
मतलब?
Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like.
वाईफाई ठीक है
Rumors
तेरा,
being what
स्ट्रीम
they are
बफर
about
कर
goblins
रही
and
है।
such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in
मेरे को
mind.
तो सब
Thank
सही
you.
दिखा रहा है, एक्सीलेंट कनेक्शन दिखा रहा है मुझे तो। अभी
And
लगा
here
दूंगा।
we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeyduke's. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit.
Lumos.
I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander. And I am
बफर
keen
तो
to see
नहीं कर
what you
रही,
will do
शायद
with a
मेरे
wand of
पीसी
your
में भी
own.
चल रही है सीधे
You
नीचे
should be
में।
able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Open map. You can track your shops and points of interest. इधर चलते हैं। नहीं नहीं नहीं, पीछे वाले पे चलते हैं ना, यार पास में।
It's a good thing we have oars. He's all right, Sam.
कुछ लोगों से मिलना भी है क्या?
Accio.
अंदर कैसे घुसूं मैं? हाँ? बड़ी अजीब बात है। मेरा ही ब्राउजर होगा फिर, आजकल बेकार काम कर रहा है फायरफॉक्स।
Accio.
हाँ।
Reparo. Levioso.
भाई खोलूं कैसे मैं इसे?
Find myself scurrying home.
ये बिल्ली छाड़नी पड़ेगी क्या? भाई ये क्या गंदा सा मैप है, पता नहीं इसके मैप चेंज होते रहते हैं। अभी कुछ और दिखा रहा था पहले, अब कुछ और दिखा रहा है अजीब सा। पहले अब खुलेगी क्या? अबे लगता कुछ और, पहले दूसरी जगह जाना पड़ेगा। पहले हम चलते हैं यहाँ पे।
One never knows when society will be. Welcome
ये
to
वाला
J.
खुल गया।
Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
ओह तो ये फ्री के दे रहे पहले हमें।
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
और कुछ नहीं चाहिए अभी फिलहाल, पैसे ही नहीं है। Visit Ollivanders. सीधा मैप कैसे खुलता है ऐसे? हाँ। Ollivanders. ये हो गया। Ollivanders.
No.
Merlin's blooming not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
What did we just got?
Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed.
मैं क्या चूज कर रहा हूँ पर?
How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing.
13 1/4 inches. थोड़ा सा और बड़ा कर देता हूँ.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
Swishy. Surprisingly swishy. Dragons are a phoenix feather. Dragons that serve as the core of a wand known for producing powerful magic. Known for producing consistent magic. Known for producing a great range of magic. Powerful, consistent और great range. भाई तीनों के अपने अपने प्रोज है देखो. पावरफुल लेने का मेरे को फायदा लग नहीं रहा. फायदा हो भी सकता है. देखो ग्रेट रेंज का तो कुछ फायदा ही नहीं है. कितने मैजिक लगा लूँगा. मैक्स टू मैक्स 4 ही लगा पाऊँगा. कंसिस्टेंट का समझ नहीं आया मुझे कुछ. पावरफुल ही लगता है भाई फिर तो.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly.
हाँ तो.
Curious indeed.
Peak aberrations.
How intriguing.
बाकी सब तो सेम ही है. चलो परचेज करता हूँ.
What do you think? Extraordinary.
लगाता हुआ है.
Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
भाई यहाँ से तो अच्छी चीज मिल गई। अब खुल गया क्या ये? ये नहीं खुला अभी भी। तो हम कहीं और चल। ये हो गया। एक सेकंड, मेरे को जाना कहाँ था ये तो मैं भूल ही गया। फर्स्ट क्या थी मेरी? विजिट। ये मेरी तो बात पहले क्या थी? कहाँ जाना है? एक सेकंड। Visit Toms and Scrolls. Visit the Magic Neep.
Revelio.
Visit Toms and Scrolls.
An inquiring mind.
Oh.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
क्या आइटम मिलेगी? Unlock the way to conjure a washing table with a small pot. Use its pot to grow all sorts of useful magic plants. Oh, farming भी कर सकते हैं क्या हम? Unlock the way to conjure a small potion station. Perfect utility for all potion brewing needs.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
अब मैजिक नीप तो वही थी ना? मैजिक नीप ओह, अब समझ आया। मैजिक नीप तो यही नहीं, यह मैजिक नीप क्या है?
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself.
My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dipney seeds?
seeds मिल रहा है.
Do have a look around.
Nahi.
Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
अब कहाँ जाना है? सब कुछ ले लिया
Well,
मैंने.
that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
ओए. क्या निकलेगा? अब मेरे को दबाना है. Let's go.
Revelio.
Revelio.
If something threatens me, the first thing I cast is Protego.
Whatever my task, I can solve
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
ये क्या आ गया? चलो भाई, हीरो बनने का टाइम है.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
D2 Okay. So
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
भाई पावर वॉश करने का कुछ नहीं है क्या? Fuck, भाग. भाई मेरे ही पीछे पड़ा.
Protego.
ओह, मैं वही सोचूं, मैं वोट भी नहीं कर रहा.
Lumos. Protego.
Look! He's faltering!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way!
Protego. Stupid.
फकअप हो गया भाई ये तो. पर मार दिया. RB plus LB. Provoke ancient magic. Troll with the punch. Survive the troll attack on Hogsmeade.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, Perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
अब ये रिपेरियो का यूज करवाएगा.
And thank you again.
अब रिपेरियो का यूज करवाएंगे मोस्ट प्रोबेबली. हाँ, ये तो टूटा क्या है ये?
Oh, hello there, repairer. A moment if you would.
I will see what he wants.
Okay. हो गया.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
ओह, इतनी दूर से नहीं होता.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Repairer. Repairer.
से बात करनी है यार. ये कुछ फ्री में देंगे यार. देगा जो भी है.
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Robes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Dropped frames भी है. We can roll. Let's go. Defense 5 से बढ़ जाएगा. To compare traditional. Okay. और कुछ भाई A2 कंटिन्यू करते रहा हूँ, फर्क नहीं पड़ा. सेलेक्ट दे रो. अभी थोड़ा अच्छा लगा. ओके. बाकी चीज़ें भी बाय कर सकते हैं भाई. यहाँ से झाड़ू वाड़ू बाय कर सकते हैं उड़ने के लिए.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
वो पन्ना दिखा.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
ये हमारा enemy बन गया
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle. I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
काफी सारे स्पेल सीखे। अरे ये क्या है भाई, इतना बड़ा मुझे झाड़ू नहीं आया इसका, बोल सकूंगा। एक तो मैं कंफ्यूज इतना हो जाता हूँ भाई, दो क्या है प्रोफेसर फेड come and see me, I have discovered something in the locket we found in Ringwood Street. प्रोफेसर फेड है किधर? एक सेकंड पड़ जाना है क्या? प्रोफेसर फेड को मार्क कर दूंगा, पड़ जाना है। स्विच करने का है क्या इसमें? ये यहाँ पे आना था, बट मे बी मुझे पहले बाहर जाना। फ्रेंड होगा पर कितना मजा आता होगा ऐसे स्कूल्स में।
For all eternity.
किधर बैठा है भाई? घुमवा दे। रूम में ही बुला दिया भाई अपने कमांड, ये नहीं कि किसी न्यूट्रल जगह पर नहीं। वेट करवा रहा हूँ रुपये। ओके, अपना कैरेक्टर यहीं पर सो गया था।
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
किधर जाना है? बाहर.
You can't imagine how
defending Hogsmeade against
बड़ी ही
trolls.
लंबी लंबी जगह
You
घुमा
know, there
रहे
is
हैं भाई.
such a thing as trying too hard.
Away from me!
Might some kind soul help me?
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
If only a new student would help me with my sad predicament.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backed down.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Reparo. Levioso.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
Take him down a pike. That's nice to hear.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
सुना ही नहीं मैंने पर anyways I will join your group.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
अच्छा Target R. Let your enemies without aiming. Change targets while. ठीक है.
Confringo! Lumos! Protego! Stupid one! Come on!
अब मैं करूँगा.
Accio! Lumos!
Expulso!
Lumos! Stupid one! Accio! Lumos! Protego! Stupid one! Accio! Confringo! You're better than that! Accio!
What to do? Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again. Glad you're back.
पहले कुछ खाने को लेके आऊँ जरा. Hello. Hello Medansh bhai, welcome to the stream. कहाँ से हो आप भाई? मैं दिल्ली से हूँ भाई. I use weight training dummy as an action. Set.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
मैं तो नाटी बोलूँगा भाई.
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
3 बंदे. Anyways. भाई R यूज कैसे करते हैं इसका? R तो दबाना पड़ेगा क्या?
Protego! Stupid one! Accio! Lumos!
You're better than that! Levioso!
Stupid one!
अरे काम नहीं करता.
Accio! Lumos!
Expelliarmus!
Lumos! Oh, stupid one!
There goes my wage.
Accio! Lumos! Protego! Stupid one!
Find the one!
मैंने तो कोई और टाइप यूज कर सकता.
Lumos! Stupid one! Come on!
Tickle!
Accio!
Don't shy away now.
Lumos! Protego! Stupid one!
Arresto momento.
Accio!
Act like a winner.
Stupid one! Accio! Lumos!
Is that all you've got?
Accio!
Expelliarmus.
आगे के तो पेट गए इसके.
Reparo!
Descendo.
Accio!
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
और राउंड खेलना है भाई, मजा आ रहा है.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course.
अब ट्रेनिंग डमी
I'll
यूज
fetch
कर
it and
सकते
give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio!
Excellent form.
Levioso!
That's it.
वापस से ये.
Levioso! Accio!
Good one.
1 second.
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
लेवियोस और आक्सियो अलग-अलग हैं.
Assignments all finished.
इनमें अलग है क्या? भूल गया. एक सेकंड, ये क्या है? ठीक है, ये किस पे है? तो यहाँ क्या है? हाँ
I had an awful time in potions the other day.
और झाड़ू कब मिलेगी भाई? झाड़ू चाहिए। इनको धक्का मारूं तो कुछ नहीं बोलता।
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls.
Might some kind soul help me?
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
फायर वाला मेरे लेट्स गो। इसकी जगह मुझे चेंज करना पड़ेगा कोई।
Good work.
इनमें से सबसे बेकार स्पेल कौन सा है वैसे? ऐसा कुछ है कि मतलब कि मैं अलग अलग स्पेल अपने मतलब कभी भी स्पेल्स को चेंज करता हूँ, ऐसा कुछ है तो फिर मैं लूमेन को हटाना चाहूँगा टू बी ऑनेस्ट। फायर स्पेल लूमेन ठीक है, बट इसको हटाऊं कैसे? ओके, इसे हटा दिया अब। बट रिपेरियो का भी क्या ही काम था वैसे। रिपेरियो की जगह कम से रिपेरियो की जगह मैं लूमेन रख दूंगा एक्चुअली। अरे फिर एक काम करता है ना लूमेन की तरह, लूमेन को यहाँ पे रखता हूँ और इसको रिपेरियो की जगह। इस पे मेरे को चेक करना है।
Incendio.
You're getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to exert yourself.
Accio. Incendio.
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
समझ आ गया, मैं कहीं पे भी मार सकता हूँ।
Incendio.
Excellent defensive skills.
हाँ।
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Yes. पावरफुल है भाई। एक्चुअली मुझे पता क्या करना चाहिए? मुझे ओनली सब्सक्राइबर वाला वो हटा देना चाहिए क्योंकि आगे लोग आ रहे हैं, दे आर नॉट रिकॉर्ड और उसका करने का मन नहीं है। वेट तो एक बारी Only subscriber वाला anyone participant who can send messages anyone कर दिया. यहाँ पे हमें प्रोफेसर फिग मिलेंगे. क्या ये क्या बोलेंगे? वेट करना पड़ता है तो इसके लिए हमेशा.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
भाई खतरनाक वाला.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Yes, काम का है भाई काफी. ये एक्चुअली आ सकता. इस पे एक्चुअली में काम नहीं है दादा. इसका बहुत काम है. तो उसको यहाँ पर डाल देता हूँ. ठीक है. तो अभी हमें जाना किधर है? Sneak out.
We must remain unseen.
If I can see you, the prefects might be able to as well.
अरे किसी
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
The key.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess! Is someone there? The library's closed. The library is no place for larking about. Out at once!
अरे पर ये करनी कैसे है? मतलब क्या उसको देख कैसे रहा हूँ? करेगा तो.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
The key. Here it is.
ये कहाँ फंस गया?
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
नीचे जा रहा है क्या? नीचे जा रहा है। Oh, okay.
Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clip. There's no need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
पूरी करवा दो। आपकी कोई बनेगा और हमें कोई डिस्ट्रैक्ट करना है। हमारे पीछे पीछे नहीं आ रहा है। इसको तो कुछ नहीं होगा।
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little
ऐसे तो डरा दिया।
friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Don't get into trouble.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
भाई रिपेयरियो लगाना पड़ेगा क्या इस पे? Oh wait.
Incendio!
इसकी बताओ तो आगे
Reparo. Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this world. That's it! Where might this lead?
ये रिपेयर उसमें लग गया था भाई कर दिया अभी के लिए नीचे करता हूँ
Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there. Incendio! I wonder if I can hit the room with a spell. Incendio! I wonder if I can hit the room with a spell.
Spell.
Levioso! I wonder if I can hit the room with a spell. Accio! wonder if I can hit the room with a spell. I wonder if I can hit the room with a spell. I wonder if I can hit the room with a spell. I wonder if I can hit the room with a spell. I wonder if I can hit the room with a spell. I wonder if I can hit the room with a spell. Reparo. I wonder if I can hit the room with a spell. I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell. I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell.
तो भाग रहा एक सेकंड
कितनी देर हो गई है पढ़ने बैठ जाओ
बैठ रहा हूँ
Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Protego! Levioso! Protego! Stupid one! Levioso! Protego! Stupid! Levioso! Stupid one!
ओए हाँ?
This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. Protego! Levioso! Protego! Stupid one! Stupid one! Levioso! Protego! Stupid one! Levioso! Incendio! Stupid one! Levioso! Protego! Stupid one! Incendio! Stupid one! It is a book after all.
थक गया।
wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Accio.
नहीं कुछ है इसके साथ खाने के लिए? हाँ ये दे दो। दे दो ना।
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with rookwood makes no sense.
पापा ऐसे लेके आ गए।
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox.
चलो मैं फिर अभी इसको एंड कर रहा हूँ, मैं बाद में आता हूँ। बाय।